Wow, so after 20 straight hours of dicking with computer installs and stuff yesterday, it was a washout. I'm up and at it again. I've been up for an hour or so, but 6:51 p.m. Sunday, August 5th, 2012. And yeah, you know, I have to remind myself that everybody's going to have. That's kind of why I sequestered myself and went away to do this, because everybody's going to have an opinion and thoughts on what you're doing artistically. I mean, what anybody's doing artistically. And yeah, I get in the 30 days that this thing has been up and operating, I've gotten like 3 haters and one guy, what was it? His site said, if you contact me in any way, I'll post "fuck you" all over your shit, and he did, which I thought was, you know, pretty, but he wasn't thorough. He missed it, you know. He only got like the 2 easiest and then moved on, but and thumbs down them too. But I thought that was pretty clever, actually. That I don't need that kind of extra work, but you know, there can literally be 100 positive messages in a day, and 100 thumbs up, you know, or whatever, or 50 or 10 thumbs up, or what? Who cares? And I will focus on the one negative thing, and it just reminds me, you know, how jacked up things can be, and how difficult it is to sometimes keep focus when you're a minor, very minor at this point, public figure. Yeah, and to not take it personally, it's highly probable, and in most cases, you can figure out who gave you a thumbs down, and definitely a negative comment. But the negative comment always come from people that are bulletproof. Those comments, they've set up either a phony page or a page where they've uploaded nothing. So you know, what are you gonna do? Thumbs down their favorites, you know? And I don't do the thumbs anyway. That I don't, you know, who cares? But it is weird to see thumbs down on your stuff. But also, it's you know, when rumor has it that Sideshow Bob worked for the top intelligence agency in the world when he was a kid as a computer analyst and cyber tracker before there was really any cyberspace. So it was kind of pathetic. But yeah, he'll figure out whoever jacked with me, and I don't worry about it too much unless there are death threats and shit, and that's sort of, which hasn't really happened yet on my other sites. It sort of did, but anyway, it's always upsetting. But yeah, to keep your focus. God, when I was a kid, I had a very minor sort of brush with very, very minor fame, and everyone around me sort of collapsed and then sabotaged it. And really, when it came down to it, basically MCA had signed us to a very minor production deal of some kind. I don't exactly remember, but I was just a kid in a long-haired metal, you know, band type deal, and it looked like it was really going somewhere. And then, like, the night of the biggest gig of my life, there were like 5,000 people there at that point and so on, she left me, my sound man left, the drummer left, and really, when it all came down to it, they were all trying to pull it in their direction and stuff, and it was just totally not feasible, not workable directions. But everybody's going to have their 2 cents worth, and to stay focused and not get caught up in that is sometimes difficult, really difficult. you know, you may notice, whoever's watching this, and that's one thing nobody ever will. If you want to keep something a secret, make it a video and post it on YouTube. It's almost certain nobody will ever see it, you know. So yeah, I mean, you wonder why the famous people don't comment and interact, because they're living their lives and doing shit, and there's always going to be jealous, hating, negative people, and people who just don't like you for whatever reasons, and you can't focus on that. So coming up on 5:33. Okay.